Hey, so I never do this kind of video. This is kind of new to me, but it's something that I really wanted to talk about. And I have a something little special surprise at the end, so make sure you watch the whole thing and get to the end. If you haven't seen the news, there was a student from Kansas State University who recently dropped out. And that in itself is not a story. Who cares? People drop out all the time. The reason that this is a story at all is the way that he went about dropping out of college and his statements regarding college in general. He made a big long Facebook rant about how college is a scam and basically boils it down to fuck college, which is a really mature and professional thing to do. Let's take a look at his Facebook post and see exactly what he has to say. He starts off with, "Now that I've finished my first semester, I think it's safe to say, all caps, fuck college." I'm glad that he finally got to say that. You know, you had to wait an entire semester to do that. That's very big of him. I'm glad that he went all the way through it to get there. Because there's no way you can drop out before the end of the semester, and there's no way you can drop out within a certain amount of time and still get a refund. You can actually. You can totally do all of that. So he goes on to say, "I have a few points to make. 1, yes, I have dropped out after finishing my first semester with a 4.0 GPA. For someone who really doesn't like college, you're pretty proud of that 4.0 GPA right off the bat. And it's one of the best choices I've ever made, not because I am averse to learning, but actually the exact opposite." I love that he's already decided that this is one of the best choices he's ever made. You rarely ever get to make that kind of distinction without actually seeing the repercussions or the consequences of your actions, so I'm glad this is already working out for him. Number 2, you are being scammed! You may not see it today or tomorrow, but you will see it someday. This is getting kind of scary. You are being put thousands into debt to learn things you will never even use. This is getting kind of scary. Wasting 4 years of your life to be stuck at a paycheck that grows smaller than the rate of inflation. I'd like to see the source for all these numbers. I'm a bit cautious, to be honest. Paying $200 for a $6 textbook. That's a lot of money for something that's not worth a lot of money. God damn, he's onto something here. Being taught by teachers who have never done what they're teaching. Average income has increased 5 times over the last 40 years, while cost of college has increased 18 times. Again, I'd like to see the numbers, source for all these figures. I don't know that this was properly researched. I once even had an engineer tell me, "I learned more in my first 30 days working than in my 5 years of college." What does that tell you about this system? It tells me that college prepares you for a wide variety of career paths and not one specific job. You kind of learn how to do a specific job when you get the job. That's how it works. There are about 1 million more ways you're being scammed into this. Just watch the video. I'm going to comment if you want to see more. 1 million? How long is that video? Number 3, colleges are requiring people to spend money taking gen ed courses to learn about the quadratic formula and other shit they will never use. I don't think quadratic formula was gen ed. That's a little bit more advanced, but whatever. When they could be giving classes on marriage and how to do your taxes. Marriage? You need classes to get married? You know, not everyone wants to get married. Like, that's not a thing that everyone needs to do. So you're complaining about the schools teaching you things that you'll never use, and yet you want classes on things that not everyone will use. And then how to do your taxes. I started doing my taxes at 16. Taxes really aren't that hard. You can do it all online. They give you the page with the numbers, and then you go to the computer, you type in the numbers, and then taxes. It's how to do taxes. 4, gosh, there are so many more reasons I could add, but just comment if you disagree or have reasons to add. I'd love to add to the discussion. Tag a friend in college, tag your parents, share if you agree, smash that like button, hit subscribe, follow my Twitter, self-promotion, and then he ends it with #FuckInjustice, which I think is just too adorable. I think Billy's onto something here. I think he's really got a great message, and he's got a great cause, and he wants to start a real discussion. It seems like Billy wants to be the face, he wants to be the name of change. He wants to be the one involved with making sure everyone knows how pointless college is. So that's why I've done him a favor, and I've got a little present for him. I hope he sees this. I've went ahead and bought the domain billywilson.co. I bought that domain, and then I made sure that it went to a good resource on the importance of college and so that people can go judge for themselves, it redirects to the Kansas State University admissions page so that people can go see what a good college experience is like.